I got one right here. Man, you gotta do what you gotta do. We didn't make it. I think we just ran out of gas.
We on reserve right now.
I don't know if we can make it. Driving good.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. Well, we took off in second.
Dang.
We're out of gas, bro. No, we can't run out of gas. No, and the car is coming.
I think we're out of gas.
Oh, Andrew got some gas.
Robbing.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
There's some av gas too.
You know, whatever it is, it'll work. It'll get us to the damn store.
Come on, Andrew. Look at this, guys.
Raggy.
Just rotting away.
Yeah, we stealing Andrew's gas. He's out of town right now. He don't need to know about this. Y'all don't tell him. We just need enough to get to the gas station. It I'm thinking is running out of gas. It's gonna have some hiccups, but like cruising, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. It probably runs, or like, how can I say this? Runs smoother than the 65 does.
It's running super good.
Yeah,
Like
super good.
taking off.
I can tell when we rev it, it's got like a dead spot in it, but that'll have to be tuned out of it. We'll get all that later. I just want to be able to drive it, so awesome.
It's also got to do all its learning stuff, so
Yeah, I don't know how much it's gonna learn. Everything looks good. All right, hop back in. Our starter's been giving us trouble. I guess with the compression. I don't really know, but oh yeah, my damn piece fell off. Come on, bro. Man, I'm liking this. We got fuel now. I can't. The K rate and all that needs to be changed. gripping on the header. Let's see. I got one right here. Man, you gotta do what you gotta do. And we actually have brakes. That's the crazy thing. They're not horrible at all.
breath look just like texts I shouldn't send. And I got neighbors, they're more like strangers, we could be friends. I just need a way out of my head. I'll do anything for a way out of my head. In my own way, just feel like living some alternate reality.
We're gonna go ahead and let this thing dry up and load it up in the truck, go home. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm gonna check out the Super Bowl tonight. But I do wanna show you like some of the trash because I never really show it on camera. But you can see the trash in it and some modeling and everything else. But when it's all said and done, we're gonna wet sand this and buff it out real quick, and it's gonna look great on the car. And that's what I wanna remind you guys of. Just don't get too caught up. And also, the stuff that shows up on camera, the modeling and stuff, most of the time you don't even see that in person. All right, we'll get this thing back to the house, get it on the Calypso. Sorry, poop coop. We're having some technical difficulties with the Calypso, so this thing keeps eating up starters, I guess just due to the compression or whatever, and plus these are just cheap O'Reilly starters. So we robbed the SVE starter off of this car, and then I have a replacement Ford Motorcraft coming for the poop coop. So let me give you guys a little bit of an update on this car. Everything's been going pretty good on it. We are doing some tuning, which I guess is to be expected, considering that this is not your typical street engine.
So let's go over this setup one more time, because I know I've had a lot of people in the comment section say, man, this is not a radical setup. This is a mild setup. I've seen the comments, and I understand where you're coming from. Yes, compared to a lot of engines that have more cubic inch, more compression, more cam, more head, I understand that. What I'm referring to is the typical fella that's trying to drive his Fox body to work or to the grocery store, just up and down the road. They're not typically going to go with a setup like this. So I'm going to go back over it one more time with you guys real quick. It is a 393 stroker from a 351 Windsor, 10.5 to 10.8 to 1. We're not sure on the compression exactly, but that's what I was told. It's got a set of, I can't ever remember the heads, but they're like 205cc head. They're kind of a cheaper head, but they've been sent off, completely worked over, large valves. They've been ported, all that. It's got a single plane intake, and the camshaft is a 621, 627 lift, 254, 260 at 50 duration, and a 110 lobe separation. Believe it or not, though, the car actually has enough vacuum to operate the brakes, so you may be right. It may not be that radical, but this is absolutely not something you would put your grandmother in and say, hey, go drive this. I mean, it's it's just not. You know, typically we're used to like B303 cam, you know, Anderson N41, maybe an F cam, and you have to remember this car has 327 gears with a 5-speed. So it's asking a lot from a fuel injection system to try to manage all of this. But with that being said, it's going pretty smooth, kind of. There are some hiccups. All right, let's go ahead and get back into the video. I just wanted to clarify that.
Startup and idle are phenomenal. They're great. So it has a little hiccup in tip in, sometimes a big hiccup. So we're trying to work that out. Basically, you just deal with that with timing and enrichment versus like TPS or ECT or whatever you need to. But anyway, we're working on that right now. And I'm actually working pretty much with all of the tuners from Aces. Just everybody's looking at it. They're interested in trying to figure it out. So we're looking at this thing. So with that being said, I want to remind you guys, go to the Aces page, go down to support, and you'll find all of the recommended tuners. Prototech, work with Justin, awesome. Man, he remotes in. He doesn't like to talk a lot. He just gets on there and does his thing, man. You'll see your computer just getting after it, and he's adjusting. Right now, Justin is tuning on the car. I just wanted to show you guys, this is what a remote tune looks like here. You're just kind of chilling. You need your Wi-Fi set up, and they'll come in and be able to tune your car remotely. You just want to make sure your key's on, or either you follow the instructions that they give you, and you'll be good to go. Also talked with Willie at Dirty Racing. He's awesome. He's looked at the tune, made a couple changes as well. We're going to go try it out and see. Guys, I will say this. This is asking a lot, okay? It's asking a lot to throw this on one of these cars and expect it not to be tuned. But with that being said, it was actually drivable. You guys saw it completely stock. Anyway, I'm going to do a cold start up on the car. Look, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. There's just like, here's the issue. My neighbors are going to kick me out of here. They're going to be signing a petition here pretty soon if I don't chill out. Nobody said anything. I've got the best neighbors in the world, but this car is loud and I know it's obnoxious. I'm not wanting to piss everybody in the neighborhood off, so we're going to get this thing started up, let it run for just a minute, and then we're going to head out to a parking lot somewhere and try to do our business there. So what I need to do today is get a couple logs to send to the guys again. So I'm going to send Justin a log, and I'm going to send Willie a log, and possibly even Bryant as well. Get these guys this log and see if we can't fine tune this, because ultimately that's part of the process, right? Now for most of you guys, it probably won't be this way. Y'all, just wanted to give you an update on how the car is running. As you can see, temperature, everything looks great. I've almost got the little hesitation worked out of the car. The air cleaner actually helped. It kind of slows down the air a little, I think. But I made some adjustments, and I'll show you guys all that in an upcoming video, or maybe even in this. But look how good this thing's driving. Now I am in fourth gear because some really tall gears, but it does really good. See, just one little dead spot left in it, but all in all, I'm really pleased with this setup. It's pretty damn easy to work on too. Anyway, I just want to show you guys the car's doing great, and yeah, we'll get back to the house and talk about it some more. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. I want to talk to you guys before we go about the tuners that I've been working with. There again, these are the recommended tuners from Aces. Now that's a really good thing that they have them listed down there in the support section, because you're going to probably need somebody to help you tune. Either that or you can learn it yourself. Now this software is a little bit different than the Terminator X stuff I've been working with, Mega Squirt and things like that. But with that being said, if you need any tuning help, I want to give you a list of the guys that I've worked with so far. I've been working with Bryant at nomadicdynollc. So I'll be sure to put links to whatever information they have down in the description, so be sure to look down there. Bryant also makes some inserts. They're like a reducer that go into the throttle body. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. So as you crack the throttle blade open in the front, the rear opens as well at the same time. And sometimes that can cause a little bit of a stumble. Especially on the smaller cubic inch stuff. I'm just being honest with you. This is just a known thing. It's not that it can't be worked out, but these guys are aware of it and they will work with you and try to get you through it. Also, I've been working with Justin at Prototech. Now, Justin has been the one that's mainly been remote tuning the car. He can jump in there, remote tune as long as you got Wi-Fi. All these guys can do that. Justin there again doesn't talk a lot. He told me that. He's like, man, I just kind of do my thing. So you might get a phone call with him so you can talk to him while he's tuning, or he might just kind of want to do it solo. Either way, extremely knowledgeable. This guy's done a great job. Then you got Willie at Dirty Dirty Racing. Now Willie also tunes Moats Quarter Horse, everything else. So guys, I'll be putting a video out about that. We will talk to these tuners in person, or at least over the phone anyway. We'll go through, some of the known issues, how they get around it, what you guys should expect, and everything else. There again, I'm going to be as transparent as possible. The car ran really good out of the box, but there is a hiccup and a stumble that we're trying to work through. We should be able to get it worked out. If we do, we'll let you know. If we don't, we'll let you know. I know there's a lot of people out there with these kits that have had great success, and I know there's some people that haven't. One thing I want to remind you guys of, make sure everything is legit and ready to go before you call your tuner. Make sure your plugs are good. Make sure your battery's charging.
your O2 sensors in place, you don't have any exhaust leaks. And I recommend you not, if you're going to have somebody tune it, probably the best thing to do is just start from scratch. So you can play around with it, that's fine, but let them know that you've messed with some settings in it before when you call them, and that way they can go ahead and probably just start over from scratch with a bass tune, and they're not trying to find all the little things that you've changed in there that could mess up the tune. One other thing is I'm running the Royal Flush, and the difference is it's the same throttle body as like the Kill Shot, but the main difference is the computer. So the computer, the ECU, whatever you want to call it, that runs the system will allow you to run timing control through the computer, which is why I chose this. From my understanding, the Kill Shot is got to be controlled through the distributor. So I wanted this. So the Kill Shot may be perfect for most of you guys. Look into that. It'll save you a little bit of money. And there again, you can pick the phone up, call these guys, talk to them. Customer service has been great with Asus as well. I can pick up the phone and call any of these guys, and they're willing to kind of help you through any technical difficulties along the way. So don't think that you can't call them and ask them a couple of questions. If it gets beyond the scope of what they feel like they can help you with over the phone, they're probably going to refer you to one of the tuners. Guys, remember, this is custom stuff. Everybody's setup's different. You're probably going to have to, get the car tuned. I know a lot of people think, and that you hear the term self-learning, self-tuning, put too much weight into that. It will trim the fat off of, your AFRs and things like that, and it will learn, no doubt. But if you're having difficulties, just call a tuner, talk to them, and go ahead and get that knocked out. I think this goes along with any setup like this that you're using, whether it's something from Aces or there again Holly or Haltech or whatever it is that you're using. Okay, pick the phone up, find you a tuner, and you can get a lot of this headache out of the way from the start. Well, all right. With all that being said, stay tuned because we're going to have a lot of videos coming out on the Calypso. We're going to talk about a bunch of different stuff with the tuners, try to help you guys out, and not only with Asus, there again, with Moats. So if you guys have a Moats quarter horse and you want it tuned, Willie at Dirty Dirty Racing is the guy. Thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. And as always, thanks for watching.
Spend a little time in